Hello guys, this is Ochi Toto coming back to you guys again with another video. So, sorry guys if I haven't been online for a while. So in this video, I am going to talk about men going overseas to find them a wife. Now, let me just put this camera here. So now, if you guys can't see me, is due to, the car and all that stuff, or outside in general. So I am not going to turn on the lights. You guys can see my mouth. Y'all can see me, whatever. So I just want to point that out. Now, this is a direct message for women who are hating on men traveling overseas. Now, women, why should a man settle down with the current situation that American women are doing? A lot of women in America do not want to get married. Well, I could be wrong there. They want to get married, but they don't want to be wives. Most women today in America don't know how to cook. They don't know how to clean. Most women in America are getting knocked up, having children out of wedlock rapidly. Right? A lot of you women in America, not all, but a good majority of y'all, are literally wanting to be doing OnlyFans or becoming a P-star and any other exotic profession that you want to do. So why should me as a man accept what is out here for me in America? So I hear a lot of women saying that all these women in foreign nations, they're going to use you for a green card. They're going to use you to pay for their children and their family. Yes, that is true. But you guys talk as if this is like a everyday thing. You guys may tell me in the comment section that, I've been in the military. I know how these women operate. But do you know every other woman? You're just hearing a stereotype. That's a stereotype. You're making a stereotype about foreign women that they're after your green card. That's literally what you're assuming. So my belief is that I feel as though that you women are bitter. Some of you women are just jealous that brothers are looking for love overseas, which I don't blame them. Or some of y'all don't have a husband. Because I see your videos. I'm seeing you women shaming guys, telling them that these women are just going to use you and send you back to your country and all that other stuff. That's literally what I'm seeing. And a lot of you women do not have a husband. You can't tell me that you have a husband. Because if you really have a husband, right? If you had a husband, then you won't make videos like this. And if you tell me that I do have a husband, but if you have a husband, then why are you worrying about other men going overseas? If you have a husband, you don't care what these men do. I don't care if they move to the mountains to find them a wife. I got me a husband. I should not care what they're doing. But a lot of you women who make videos and shaming brothers and telling them that, you just want a woman that you can control. You just want a woman that you can manipulate. That's shaming tactics. A lot of you women, you know why brothers are going overseas? Because a lot of these women appreciate what men in America is doing for them. I'm literally, if you guys know this guy's channel, Austin, that American black man talking about going to South Africa, going to Thailand. I already know you guys know who he is, right? He's literally telling people what he experienced in these other countries. He's literally telling people that you have women appreciating him for taking him on dates, not being entitled, not saying, hey, we should go to this fancy restaurant. It doesn't matter what their date is. He will say stuff like, these women appreciate you taking them on a date. They don't care what type of date you have with them. As long as they can be with you and be satisfied of the date, they appreciate it. So he even says, where do you have women saying things like that? We never have those type of things. You have entitlement. You have women that are just entitled in America. Like if you don't take them to a fancy restaurant, if you don't take them to an all-time, if you don't spoil them with food, spoil them with gifts, and they don't give you nothing in return, then all of a sudden we're broke. You know, this is what men in America is talking about. You know, like, come on. And women in other countries appreciate what we do. A lot of you women in America, not all, but many of y'all use brothers as a booty call. Just like when men use you as a booty call and you say, I'm not a sexual object, but you use us as a money object. And I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just saying is that brothers did not just take you on a date just so you can use them to get you to make your belly fat. They did not do that. They went on the date specifically to see if this will work between you and him in a relationship. But you use him as he was a foodie call. That's the thing. That's the problem that most men are talking about. And you women cannot get mad at men for going overseas, because at least women overseas, they appreciate us better. They're not using us. A lot of you women in America are finessing men. You're using men. You're using them for foodie call, the guys that you're not really interested in, but yet you pretend like you're interested in him, and you agree on a date so he can spoil you with food. And then you're on your phone talking to your girlfriends or some other dude that you're gonna meet. That's kind of disrespectful. And you cannot get mad if a man decided not to stop, to take you right back home, and you look at him like, wait, what did I do? What do you mean what you do? You're literally on your phone, not even contributing of getting, saying anything on a date. You're just on your phone, constantly talking to your girlfriends or some other dude that you want to hook up with. That's literally what you're doing. So why should any man want to deal with a woman like you? Like I said, I'm going to say this right now. American women, I'm telling you, not all, because it's making it even harder for women in America who doesn't want to be the everyday American woman who's literally believing this feminism nonsense. You women even making it harder for good women in America to even get cuffed up by these men in America, because a lot of men in America are deciding to go overseas to find love. I'm just saying. You're making it harder for women in America who are not as entitled and spoiled and masculine as the rest of women in America today. You're making it harder for these women to even get wifed up. So my thing is for women who are attacking men who are traveling. If you want to be picked by these quality men that are traveling overseas, then get in their program. Because I'm telling you, it's happening more and more. You get in these men's program. Because I'm seeing a lot of women waking up. I'm seeing a lot of women changing their tune that, hey, I got to get myself together. I better start, changing some things, because brothers, they're not playing. They're going overseas. They're looking for love. These women over there are feminine and submissive. I better start being that. You need to start doing that, women. I'm telling you, men are not playing. They're literally going overseas. And you shaming them, you telling them, trying to mentally block them from traveling, telling them, oh, these women are going to use you as a green card, and they're going to use you to pay for their children, their family, and even them. You telling them that is not going to stop them from traveling. Because all you're doing is just shaming men to go overseas and to accept what is over here in America. Like, men are not doing that. They're not. So if you want because it's mostly black women, and I know there's white women too, shaming their men going overseas as well. But if you want your black men back, black women, or women in general who want their men back, you need to be what men wants women to be. If not, fine. We go overseas and find it there. Because you shaming brothers, you saying that you saying that they're going to use you and manipulate you and all that stuff, it's not going to stop men from traveling. They're not going to stop. Because I'm seeing the comments on YouTube, I'm seeing the comments on TikTok. I'm literally seeing you women making comments and saying dumb things that, oh, these women are going to use you as a green card, da-da-da-da-da. No, that's a shaming tactic. You women just love to shame men because you're not getting results from men. And you're not being picked. Those same women overseas are getting picked. You're not. And you can't tell me, because women like you who shame brothers, who's going after submissive, loyal, cooperative women overseas, you're mad because you're not being picked. And you can't tell me that, oh, I don't need a man. Yes, you do. Because if you didn't need a man, you would not make videos of shaming men going overseas. You would not do stuff like that. You wouldn't do it. Because if you didn't need a man, you wouldn't care. Oh, men going overseas? Okay, I don't really care. I don't need a man. I'm happy by myself. But because you had to make videos of men going overseas and shaming them and saying that, hey, women over there are going to use you and abuse you and want you as a green card, I'm going to make a video about it and shame these men. So don't tell me you don't need a man, and don't tell me you have a husband, because if you have a husband, something is wrong with you for making videos about men going overseas, and you have a husband. You should not be making videos about that. You shouldn't even care. You got a husband. You should be happy with your husband, not worrying about another man going overseas to find himself a wife. So that tells me you don't have a husband, and you definitely can't tell me you don't need a man when you're making videos and worrying about men going overseas. But anyways, that's all I have to say in this video, guys. Leave a like, subscribe to this channel, and tell me what you guys think about this video. Because I'm just sick and tired of women literally shaming brothers going overseas and finding them a wife. Because here in America, you will never ever find out you a wife. I'm sorry. A lot of these women take marriage as a joke. They are there for the wedding gifts and the wedding cake and all that, and once that is over, they don't want to be a wife. They don't want to submit. They don't want to be a mother. They still want to, like, literally, look in America. Do you know that 6.5 out of 1,000 people are getting married in America? You know how atrocious that is in America? And you mean to tell me that men need to settle down with those statistics in America? No. No. These women don't want to be wives. They still want to be married, but still knock up other dudes on the side. No. Come on, women. You got to do better than that. But anyways, guys, I'm signing out. Deuces, and see you on the next video.